At 25, I thought my life was over. And the reason I felt that way was because I had all these goals that I had set for myself, that by 25, I should probably be driving in my dream car, probably living in my own little house, probably thinking of having a wife, and probably working my dream job. And I had all these plans that I had set for myself. And when 25 got and I hadn't achieved any of those goals, I literally felt like my life was over. I felt like I was a disappointment. I felt like I didn't deserve living. I felt like I was just a wastage. I was just something like I was wastage. I felt like God wasted his time creating me because I set all these goals to myself and I didn't accomplish them, and I felt really down on myself. And I know there's somebody out there that's gonna be able to relate to this, and it may not be 25. Maybe you might have set your own goal and be like, by the age of 30 or 31 or 34 or 35, these are the things that you want to accomplish. And now you've woke up and you're looking at yourself, you probably 35, you probably 20, whatever goal it is that you set, and you gave yourself time that you wanted to accomplish it. And now you're looking at yourself, you haven't accomplished any of those goals, and you in the same boat, and you feeling like you're a disappointment, you're contemplating suicide, and you feeling all these emotions, and you feel like God just wasted his time creating you. I'm here to tell you God didn't waste his time, because now that I'm 31 years old, there's so much that I've learned. And one thing I've learned is sometimes when we're young and we're setting goals, we don't equally set for unforeseen circumstances. You understand? We don't set expecting that we might fall sick. We don't set expecting that things might not go the way we want it to. Like, let's take, for example, back in 2020 when COVID was happening, so many people got laid off their jobs and so many people had to sit home. None of us planned for that. That is something that end up holding so many people back. So when you're planning for your life, right, sometimes when we're young, we don't plan for unforeseen circumstances. And when those things happen, we don't even consider it. And now down the line, when we want to look, we don't even consider, hey, there was a time in my life where probably you were sick for a length of time. You didn't have a job. Like, things happened that was out of your control. But you don't think about that. All you just think about is like, oh, I'm 25 or I'm 30 and I haven't achieved all the things that I set out that I wanted to do. That's not a good way of looking at life, because if you constantly look at life like that, you'll constantly beat yourself. And the crazy thing is, like, right, there's this quote I read: if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. Sometimes we need to understand when we make all these plans, God has the final say. No matter what you're planning, right, you need to understand God is going to make sure he's going to do what's right for you. So you might make all these plans. If it's not what God wants for you, it's not gonna happen. So no matter what stage you are right now in life, if you finally haven't achieved what you wanted to achieve, don't beat yourself. Probably go back in prayers and try to ask God, like, God, is this route that I'm taking, is this what you really want me to do? And if it's not it, can you redirect me so I should be walking and doing what is aligned with what you want me to be doing, instead of beating yourself down, okay? Because I honestly believe whatever it is meant for you, it's gonna happen. Sometimes it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, and we have to be able to enjoy that journey, okay? And sometimes things just take long. Some people are gonna figure out their life when they're 18 years old. Some people are gonna figure it out when they're 25. Some people 30, some people 40. It all depends, okay? Your journey is different from my journey. So if you haven't achieved whatever you set out to achieve at a given age that you put in place, that shouldn't be a discouragement to you. That should mean you should just go back to the drawing board and keep walking and keep praying, because God is gonna make sure he see through the dream, and whatever you're walking through, he's gonna see through that you finally achieve it. So as a 31-year-old right now, I know I'm not a disappointment. I know whatever is meant for me is going to be for me. And I'm still working on those goals and those dreams. I may not have been able to get the car or the house or all those things at 25. That don't mean I'm not going to get it at 35. Or that don't mean I might not get it at 40. And that goes same out to you watching this video. The fact that you may not get all of things that you had said that you wanted to accomplish at a certain age, that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It's going to happen at God's own timing. So please, Do not be down on yourself. And let me know in the comment down below, do you feel behind in love, or do you feel like you're a disappointment because you haven't achieved the things that you want to achieve? And make sure to like and subscribe to this channel.